What's up guys, Football Caps here. So today I'll be reviewing the second leg of Rubin Kazan versus Chelsea. The tie was being played at the Luzhniki stadium in Moscow because the conditions in Kazan weren't approved by UEFA. That was quite a sort of positive for Chelsea because we wouldn't have to travel like 500 miles east from Moscow, where the conditions are a lot worse and they would have like all their fans there, whereas in the Luzhniki there was only 18,000 fans out of, I think the stadium can hold 80,000. So the atmosphere was really sort of poor. So it was an advantage to us because there wasn't anyone sort of, it wasn't a hostile atmosphere. So Benitez made a few changes, a couple of surprising ones. Ake came in at central defensive midfield and Ferreira was left back, replacing Bertrand who has an illness. Torres was up front with Lampard just behind him. So the game kicked off and Kazan had a really good chance at the beginning, the first 2 minutes. Terry managed to block it off. He literally saved the goal. And then a minute later, Torres scored with Lampard producing a brilliant long pass, probably 30-40 yard pass, releasing Torres, running onto it. The ball was bouncing and then 25 yards out, Torres managed to sort of lob it over with the keeper charging him, lob it over him into an empty goal. So it was a great start, great goal by Torres. And in the first half we were sort of cruising, we had the ball, Torres was really sharp, held the ball up well, linked up well with Benayoun and Moses. So that was a really good start to the half. I thought Ake was really nervous at the beginning. He did he gave a pass to Czech, a really nervy pass, sort of put him in a little bit of trouble. But Czech managed to clear it. And in the last few seconds of the first half, Czech made a great save, which kept us sort of in control of the tie. If Rubin had scored there, they would have probably went in with a lot more confidence into the second half. So in the second half, Benitez made no changes at half time, and Kazan scored from a header. We were really vulnerable from headers, and the guy managed to get a free header into the corner off the post. Czech had no chance. Moses then scored a few minutes later with Ramirez, great play, pressurising the defender, nicking it off him, playing a 1-2 with Moses, and Moses just slots it over the keeper. So that moment we were 2-1 up, 5-2 in the leg. We were sort of cruise control. The tie was over. They had to score 4 goals to progress through. So it was literally we were cruising. However, they managed to score again via a cross. Ake losing his man, and then the guy just heads it in. So 2-2, and then they managed to score another 3-2 from a controversial penalty. A really soft penalty, as Piliqueta had his sort of hand on the player's back and then the player just fell, and then the referee just bought into that and then gave a penalty, and they easily scored from there. And then there was really nervy sort of 15-20 minutes for Chelsea players. In the second half we didn't really control the game. We weren't really controlling the possession, so we kept losing the ball. We didn't really have any chances apart from sort of Lampard had a shot and Moses sort of ran clear, and then he decided to shoot rather than pass. For the change, I think Ramirez came off around the 60th minute for Jonobi Mikel. Oscar as well came on for Benayoun, I think. But apart from that, it's a great result considering the conditions, the pitch. So we're now through to the semi-finals. We can just relax and wait to see who we get in the next round. I hope Tottenham win just for the sake of the battle of fourth. It means that they've got the same amount of games as us, apart from we've got the FA Cup. Yeah, we've got the FA Cup on Sunday. So we've won. We've managed to win all our games, apart from, okay, considering this was a loss, we still went through. So it's been a good sort of last 10 days where loads of people have been saying, how are Chelsea going to struggle? How are Chelsea going to cope with this fixture pile up? So for now, everything's going well. Comment below what you thought of the performance, who you thought was the best player. I thought Lampard had a really good game, and Torres as well. Let me know what you think about the Chelsea's chances on Sunday, and I'll see you all in the next video.